Okay, so we are jumping right in. This was the first application of the jelly tip system that I did. I really love this design. This was 2 weeks post the application. As you can see, I had some overflooding of the cuticle area on my pointer and pinky fingers, but overall the nails were not grown out. I really did need a feel, but I just wanted to switch the design, so I figured I would record this just so that if anyone else is wondering how to do it, you can, get some tips maybe from this video, hopefully. I'm using my drill. I'm using the BT Art Box drill that I purchased on Amazon a few years ago. If I can find this exact one, I will link it in the description box. I'm using a safety bit. This is a medium coarseness bit, and it is a safety bit, as I mentioned, which just means that it is domed at the tip so that you don't cut yourself, because who wants to do that? Now, I did speed these clips up just so that we're not here all day watching me take this polish off. This will also take some of the bulk from the builder gel off as well, so that I'm not reapplying the new builder gel over like already thick nails. And I'm going to switch my bit in a second to use like an almond shaped bit. I'm using this one. This is also a safety bit to get around the cuticle area, to get off that excess builder gel that kind of flooded my cuticles, as I mentioned earlier. And this just helps to kind of let everything be a little bit flush, so there are no like crazy lines of demarcation, and also any potential lifting that was there can come off too. So I'm just doing that right now. And this is a good step, so you don't want to have like lifted nails under your new builder. That's just a recipe for disaster, okay? But right now I'm going to use my hand file. If you are familiar with my channel, you know for the most part I always do my acrylic nails with a hand file, and this is a 100-180 grit file. Because I had already gone in with the drill, I'm just using the 180 side, which is not as coarse, to kind of like get the shape a little bit better, to seal again around that, well, not seal, but to get up any things that I might have missed with the drill with the hand file around my cuticle area, and to debulk a little bit. If I hadn't used my drill, I would have used the more coarse side, but since I already did, I didn't want to take too much more off. And this is where I'm at after I've done all of that. Now I am going in with my dehydrator. So if you purchase the whole Kiara Sky Gelly tip system, it comes with step 1, which is the dehydrator, but because I already had dehydrator, I didn't need to, buy theirs. But obviously you can if you are totally new to this. This is step 2. I did purchase their primer because I wanted to try their primer, and I do like it. For step 1 and 2, I'm just applying that around the natural nail, so around the area that just has my actual nail exposed. You don't need to put it on the remainder of the nail, which is the builder gel and the jelly tip. And now you can purchase all these items like individually. You don't have to buy the whole kit, so I do like that. Right here, this is the builder gel. This is step 3 in the system, and as you can see, it has a pretty thick viscosity. It's thicker than base gel, it's thicker than top coat, so you don't want to put too much on your brush. You want to have like a nice amount, and any excess, definitely be sure to wipe that back off onto the bottle. I'm concentrating a lot of it around the cuticle area because we did take off a lot of the gel in that area, so we have to rebuild a little bit. It's not necessarily the same as like with acrylic. You want to try to get like an apex and like do all that. You really don't necessarily have to do that. Builder gel is really strong, which is what I like, and I like how easy the application is versus acrylic. Acrylic is really like time consuming if you're not like a pro, which I'm not. I'm self-taught. I'm still learning every day. So I like builder gel because it's like polishing your nails essentially, but just with gel, or a thicker gel than like gel polish. So I'm going in now on my pointer finger, and I'm going to cure this for 60 seconds after I've done all of the fingers in my just normal UV LED lamp that I use for like gel polish and everything like that. I also want to mention, make sure that you always clean up the sides of your nails if anything has kind of spilled before you cure your nails, because once you cure the gel, that's it. The same way, you know, if you're working with gel polish, you want to make sure you get any spills up before you cure, because that's it, that's all. You don't have to file it off, and who has time for that? I did go in with a second coat of the builder gel just for strength. Builder gel is strong, so I didn't necessarily need to, but I wanted to. This is where I was at once I applied everything. Obviously the shaping needs to be, you know, finessed a little bit, but we'll get there. Right now I am removing any excess builder gel that didn't cure all the way with an alcohol swab, so you definitely want to do that before you go ahead and start filing. And here I'm just using that same file to basically finish file, get the shape right, debulk anything that looks a little, you know, wonky, get that together, make sure the almond shape is there. Now if you're wondering why I have a square tip on my thumb, it's because I didn't purchase almond tips in the size for my thumbs, because you can, as I mentioned, you can buy things individually now with this system. So they sell the refill packs of the jelly tips in like sets of sizes, and I didn't buy the almond shape, so I was like, I'm just gonna throw a square tip on, and it actually worked out for texting, and so now I like it. So anyway, now I am done with filing, and I am going to start the design process. A lot of this video is going to be, well, not a lot, but it's like half preparation for the fill and then half this design. So yeah, if you all want me to do like an even, like more detailed video, I can definitely do that. Just let me know in the comments. But I applied a base coat. I don't know why I applied a base coat. I don't necessarily think I needed one, so you can kind of skip this step. But if you want to, by all means, you know. But now I'm going in with the base color for this look. This is the Kiara Sky cream color in Cheeky. It's a nude color. It's not necessarily the color of like my natural nail, but I don't think I have a color like that, so I just went with this nude shade that I had, and I actually really like this color. I think at some point I'm going to just do a set with just this color, but for today I'm using it as my base color. After I have it applied, I'm going to cure for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to apply, why did I say it like that? I'm going to apply a second coat and cure that also for 60 seconds. Okay, so now it is time for the design portion of this video. Now, I did not have any palettes at the time. I have since this video purchased like a whole bunch of stuff from Shein, like nail supplies. But at the time, I just had a bunch of condiment lids. So, you know, we're going to do what it does. And it did, you know what I mean? So I'm using these Beetles gel polishes. And here I'm just showing you like, or trying to show you like what I use to get the different colors. I will put this in the description box as well. This white is actually from Sally Beauty Supply Store, but I just mixed a few colors together to kind of get what I wanted to get. And then I'm going to start using the dotting tool to get this kind of like design going. I saw this design on Pinterest, and I always see designs on Pinterest from Nails by Zoe, I think is her name. She does amazing work, and I just love this whimsical summery kind of look. But I wanted to do shades of green because on my Instagram I was doing like a green thing for March. So if you are not following me on Instagram, be sure to go over there and check that out. But yes, so I just decided to do different shades of green. And basically for this, it's just kind of, strategic but a little bit haphazard with the placement of the dots. This reminds me of like pointillism. I don't know if they still like teach that in high school art, but back in my day we studied pointillism, and I really like that style of art, and so this reminded me of that. But I'm just doing different various shades of the dots in different colors. So I would use this blue dotting tool, which is a little bit bigger, to get some of the bigger dots, and then I would go in with my pink one to kind of do like the little small accenty dots, and I would vary where I place the color so that each nail isn't the same. So I might put like this kind of teal color at the bottom of one of the nails and then at the tip of another, and just kind of played around. And then I really like this deep hunter kind of green because it really popped amongst like the other lighter greens. So I'm just gonna continue to do that, and yeah. I'm going in with my favorite matte top coat. This is the Wildflower Matte Top Coat, and I applied 2 coats, cured each for 60 seconds, and it just gives you a nice flat matte surface or finish, and I really like that. Again, this is the photo that is the inspiration for this look, so I'm just refreshing my memory before I go in with the little swirlies. And honestly, on this hand, super easy because I'm using my dominant hand to do it. But when I tried to do my left hand, child, took so long. So long. And I did that hand off camera because not the time. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that to all the nails. I actually don't have like a finished clip of like when I added just one more top coat of matte to it, but I did that, added cuticle oil, the whole 9, cured that of course 60 seconds, and this was the finished look, you all. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helps you if you are considering this jelly tip system. If you like the video, definitely be sure to subscribe and give this a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.